Wait, Lawrence, bring us in, and then we'll just start.
All right, sup? This is 27?
28.
28, damn. 28, that's sup episode number 28.
Yep.
We got my man, well, hold on, let's do this again. Hold on, I don't like the intro, but we can keep the intro because this is great. I want you guys to understand that we're real people.
That's
with
right.
Flaws. And
We're very real.
And you know what I'm saying?
We're the most real.
60K. All right, so, yeah, so I'm Lawrence Deloach. And to my straight ahead, I got Chris Cheney.
What up?
And to Chris's diagonal, we got Becky Rodriguez.
Hey.
And shout out Tanner.
And
Young Tanner the God.
And then to Chris's diagonal the other way, it's Tanner.
It's the Michaels. Yeah, but all right, Lawrence. So inform Becky and Tanner what happened here.
Make a long story short, I did this last year. Like when kids go back to school, I always like to make some type of like snarky, like back to school post, like kids fuck school, sell drugs, do something cool with your time instead of going to school. It's always a joke. But last year I did this post where I wrote out a letter, and it was basically like, to whoever concerns, blah blah blah, like how I didn't like school when I was a kid. My mom was like, go to school.
Wait, Becky, you want to read it?
I read it, and actually I did see this when he posted it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Dude, and
wait, I'll read it out loud for everybody exactly what you wrote.
I mean, yeah, you can read it out loud.
Okay, so this is originally from September 7th, 2017. It's a picture of Lawrence doing the Wilson, where he's less like covering his face, but you can see his eyes. It says, "Dear whoever it may concern, my first day in 5th grade, I told my mom I wanted to quit school because I thought I was better than school and learning. She told me that I need to get my education because without an education, I would have no money and live off her forever. Guess who graduated college and still asked his mom for $5 this morning? Lawrence did. Quit school and rap. Columbus didn't discover America." So how many shares is it at now?
So so when I posted it last year, the shit, like, I think it tapped out at around 36,000 shares, right? 36,000 people on Facebook shared it. So then it was the year anniversary, so I like shared it again on Facebook.
Yeah, you got the memory thing, and then you were like,
So I just shared it, and then people started, like, people who shared it last year, they kind of like, oh, Lawrence, haha, this was mad funny, and then now it just took on a life of its own, and now we're up to 60,000 shares.
That's a lot, bro.
It's on Facebook, like, that's like, wow, like,
that's crazy.
That, I mean, it shit is like, I mean, it's,
how many comments does it have now? Because you got like strangers commenting on it, right?
Let me say something. The amount of people that have friend requested me on Facebook, like, I can't even accept anymore because I'm at like 20 something from the maximum. So now just follow me, man. Just like, we're at like 60,000 shares. It's fucking hilarious. People message me talking about, thank you for what we're gonna making me smile, and one lady was like, if my kids could be as funny as you, like when they get older, like, I'm just like, oh shit, really?
This is when you make a like a fan page and then fucking
and that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like,
shit, we should do it from the sup Facebook because no one looks at that.
Jesus Christ, Chris, just
so thirsty.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to build an empire here.
Nah, I feel you. No,
with my family, right, Tanner? That's right.
So I think now, obviously, I think, maybe I should just make a Facebook fan page because,
That's the last thing I want to do as a comedian.
So I don't want, that's the thing, I don't want to make a fan page. Like, I just, like, I like my shit. I like to say my little snarky, stupid shit, and then you could like it or not. And that's it. Like, it's, I don't know. I feel like.
Our fan page is corny? I think they are.
Facebook is over.
That's how I kind of sort of feel. Like, to me, it's all about the gram, and I don't even fuck with Twitter like that anymore. Like,
nah, Twitter sucks dick.
I mean, I think Instagram is where it's at because everyone just wants to see pictures.
I use Twitter as a meme maker. I just make memes with Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, but I don't know, man. It's cool. Like, I think it's funny that, people find this shit this funny. And, like, when you read the comments, people are like, yo, I died laughing. And then you'll find someone who's like, this is not funny at all. Like,
it's always a white lady from Kansas.
It's not, dude, it just be people. People just, so uptight. And, but it's funny to me. I'm glad people, like, found some joy in something stupid
No, that's great.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just funny to me, So, yeah, guys, I guess that's my my little.
Go check out Lawrence's Facebook.
Yeah, go. It's public. You can see whatever the fuck you want. Yo, I swear to God, I'm not even lying. Yo, I got at least like 150 requests today.
That's tight.
Like, insane. It's just like, oh my God, like.
It's amazing that we were on TV, but then something like this is the thing that gets you friend requests.
Yeah, and it's just like random people from like Kansas or like, you know, or like, I don't know, man. It's just fucking hilarious.
Corinne Fisher tagged me in a photo, just giving me photo cred because I took a picture of her, and then I got like 200 Instagram followers from it.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane.
That's a beautiful thing.
And then also like 20 DMs. It was fucking tight.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see your dick. Like that
No. Especially not in that voice. Pause.
Let me see your dick. Like, no, it wasn't like that. It was just like,
No, it was
hi.
like, you're a tasty snack. And I was like, fuck yeah, I am.
You a tasty snack. Was it like that? Or it was just like, hi, you're a tasty snack.
It was like, hi, you're a tasty snack.
Hi.
Are you going to visit Chicago anytime soon?
Hi, yeah, when you coming to Chicago? I want to see
I live
you
in
first.
Seattle. I was like, damn, yeah, you guys should come here.
Okay.
No, it's fucking sweet. What do you want to start with first, though, bro?
Man, I want to start out, man, with like the highs and the lows of the streetwear fashion shit, yo. I just want to start out with that. I guess I start out with the highs. The highs is today, like I bought the undercover React 87s.
Yeah, which when you sent me the photo, I was like, fuck yeah, my man got him. And then you were like, I don't know about the color. Which color did you get?
I got the blue with the chalk, the blue and the chalk joints, which are like, they're really, you know, I like them, but you know, it's so weird because like they're very like, and people will look at them and they'll be like, these shits are crazy, but like they're like the least crazy out of the four. Well, the white and green pair is like very normal.
Yeah.
But like the fucking Volt Reds and blue, which was, you know, I was like, damn, the Volt Reds.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone wanted the red.
Oh, those are so, to me, those are like fucking. And then I saw LeBron wearing them shits. I think LeBron spiked the hype.
Oh, really?
He was wearing
What kind of socks was he wearing? I didn't see this photo.
It's
Wait, yeah, I did. Where was he?
he was at John Elliott's fashion show.
Yeah, who did he roll up with? He
was
rolled
with-
up with a bunch of people, didn't
was
he?
with Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
right. Okay,
with
I did see
Ben
this.
Simmons. Yeah, he's with a bunch of dudes. So,
Yeah.
so I, you know, I was-
LeBron always rolling with mad dudes.
mad dudes, son. So, you know, I was excited. Like, I was like, all right, Els, stop being fucking ungrateful, because mad people struck out on Nike on sneakers app this morning. This is Thursday as we record this podcast, guys. But at the same time, I just was like, fuck, yo, like, you know, but at the same time, like, a win is a win, right? Am I right?
Yeah, W's are always W's.
I'm trying to pull these up so Beck can see these. Undercover React. These are the ones I got.
Those are pretty fucking cool.
They're
Yeah.
pretty cool. I like them. I think what happened, like I said, I messed myself up because
What? Did the plug help you with those?
Nah, you know what helped me with those? Just being very persistent on and subscribe. This is what I subscribe to a lot of, like, you know, these like sneaker Twitter people.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I get like notifications sent to my phone, like J23 and I like a couple Soul Links. I think I subscribed to all of them, and then they just send tweets to my phone now. And then it was like sneakers past gone live or some shit like that, and I just looked at my phone. And then it happened. And then it's so funny, they tweeted it before Nike tweeted it.
Oh, really?
So
Damn, that's some real inside info.
I think it's just there's a delay on Nike's end. And I think
Yeah, I could see that.
so I'm showing Becky the pair that I'm like, those are like sick. Like, you know, there's 4 colorways that came out today, but I'm like, I don't know, these are like the most, to me, like, what do you think, Beck?
What kind of person wears cuff janitor pants with those, though?
I think, honest, yo, Becky, no lie, I think that's the thing about the sneakers. Like, a lot of people been like pulling up with some wild pants. Like, look, this is a picture I saw of a dude wearing these
His
shirts.
shoes are enough, though.
Wait, let me
His
see.
shoes are wild.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Wait,
So those-
show the people at home.
Oh, yeah, we got video now. That's
Yeah, we
so
could.
cool.
I don't have to worry about posting shit. I could just be like, yo, everybody look. That's tight.
So yeah, so I was, you know, and then and then when I picked them up, there's a bunch of resellers outside, just like, yo, you selling? I'm like, nah, I'm not selling, bro. And it's just like the regular.
Oh, wait, I've never seen that.
What, when you go to like
When you walk outside, there's the resale. I guess I have in a couple places.
dude, it's always
They're like ticket scalpers.
yeah.
Buying, selling, buying, or whatever.
Yeah, that's how the resellers roll, especially in New York City, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm lying. I've seen that tons of times.
if you
Bullshit.
you know anything that's hyped, It's like there's a bunch of dudes, because what happens to me, like a lot of dudes like try to lowball you, like when you come out the store. So like, perfect example, my favorite time I remember I picked up my Fragment Jordan 1s, right? And then the dudes was outside just like, yo, I'll give you 600 for them right now. And then, you know, if you strap for cash or you don't really know better, you be like, all right.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Yeah, whatever.
And then like a month later, them shits is $1,500. So they always lowballing.
Of course.
That's what they try to do. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
There's no such thing as honesty in reselling.
Nah, you do whatever you want. If you beat whoever in the head you want, but whatever. It is what it is. So that was the high. Mm-hmm. I was excited. You know what I'm saying? I was excited. I was like, all right, L, you're going to keep these, you know, because a lot of times I go through that, you know, do I want to sell? Do I want to keep?
Yeah.
But these are like, I'm actually like, all right, cool. I can fucks with these. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like the resale is like so crazy where I'm like, I'm stupid for holding.
Yeah.
Like it's like right now, like there's a $200 shoe and people selling it for like $450.
Just
not
double
even
your money.
$450.
Quick double flip.
You
You
can not even probably make, you know, like $150. Yeah, but it's almost double. So that's the high.
Mm-hmm. Where's the low? What's going on with the low?
The low occurred at 11 a.m. this morning.
Oh, Supreme. Okay.
Dude, that shit was back. Yo, CDG and Supreme had a collab. I don't know if you saw, but I'm going to show you back.
CDG, Becky, is Comme des Garçons.
Comme des Garçons, fuck your fresh. And that's the words of Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The mortal words of Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. Headshots, fuck your vest. So they released their box logo, which was it's fucking, I like it. It's a split box logo.
Yeah, where it's half of it's like in the place it's supposed to be, the other half is like on the bottom somewhere.
Yeah,
That's great.
it's fucking great.
Com
right?
has probably some of the best Supreme collabs they've done.
That they've done, yo. I mean, not only that, so you had the hoodie, they had a sweater that came out, which was sweater.
I love me some crochet on a man.
Wait, did we ever try to rank the best Supreme collabs?
I think we did. We did. I'm not gonna say it was episode 11, but I think it was episode. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But no,
that's funny.
I was excited. That was what I woke up this morning. My penis was hard. I was all excited.
Yeah, morning wood for Supreme.
Morning wood for Supreme, and and I don't
Supreme boner.
I don't want to sound like a fuckboy, but
that might be the title.
What?
Supreme boner.
Morning wood. I don't want to sound like a fuckboy.
Supreme wood.
No, Supreme boner.
Supreme boner.
Tanner, get away from the pots and pans. I'm kidding, buddy.
I was hyped.
He loves those pots and pans.
Tanner's hyped.
Gotta
We
be
all
heard.
hyped.
Yeah, actually, when I saw that, I was like, damn, that's really good.
Yeah, I was excited. I was like, and the thing about it is my work computer is like so fast. Like the ping is like a 2. So when your ping is like low, like you're pretty good.
Yeah, low ping.
Download speed is immaculate. Upload speed, it's whatever. I don't care about that. But
He's not uploading shit.
But I was like, L, I've fucking got box logos. I've gotten Michael Jackson shit. I've gotten, Madonna, all this shit I've gotten on my work computer. So I'm very like, all right, L, your autofills in check. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, gotta have the autofill.
Oh, you know your security code on your card. Like you just ready to rock. And then the site, shit like this, it always fucking starts lagging. So now I got the fucking shit I got it in my cart. So I'm like, all right, L. So now I'm just like process payment. And then it just kicks me out to the homepage.
Damn.
So now I'm like, I'm like, you didn't took this L. You didn't took the L. So then when I finally got back, I tried to pay again, and it was like items sold out. So like an idiot.
Bro.
This was how stupid I was. This was around 11:01, 11:02. Instead of me just keep attempting, because sometimes Supreme will put more shit in.
Yeah. Like they anticipate the craziness, so they kind of like
stagger what's in. So, or sometimes shit gets declined, whatever it was, right? So instead of me just continuing to be persistent like a worker bee, I fucking take it out of the extra large out of my cart, and then I try to go and get a large.
Like a small.
I got a different size.
Yeah.
So now at this point, it says, when I try to process, it gives me some error. It's like, you've already like a purchase or some shit like that. It gives me some type of like.
Oh, it gives you hope though.
Not even hope, bro. It's just like you took this L. We're not gonna let you win today. And I was, and it's like, that's the thing, man. It's like, especially when you play online, when you do this online shit, it's like you can take an L. I took an L this morning.
L took an L.
L took an L.
Damn, man.
So I'm not happy, but that's the thing, man.
Would you cop anything else or?
Would I or did I? Nah, I didn't.
Did you?
Let me tell you something. My goal was go big or go home. It was black hoodie and that was it. Mm-hmm. There was no consolation prizes. There was no female anatomy piece. There was no male anatomy piece. I wasn't copping no hats. Like the sweater was like dope, but like I was like hoodie or bust.
And you busted.
And I fucking busted,
Pause.
Bro. I couldn't, man. I was
Heavy
like,
pause.
And that was the top item I wanted so far. The Madonna tee, I got the Madonna tee. I'm like, come on, I don't even.
You have been taking some W's though, so you can hold your head high here.
The sad thing about it is like you're supposed to win every time, bro.
I mean,
that's how Lawrence plays the game. I'm supposed to win every fucking time.
Speaking of Lawrence, maybe not winning. We should probably recap the basketball tournament that we were in, just because we talked about it last week.
Man, listen.
I'm so excited.
Yo, L is intense.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him like that in a minute.
He's not the same person.
Nah, I'm not.
Nah.
He's mean.
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Is that like a parent? Who are you emulating?
Nah, it's just it's I think any type of competition, like in terms of like if we're just playing basketball for fun, like say three of us we're playing and we're shooting around or whatever,
playing horse something dumb,
having fun,
yeah.
But I think in a tournament setting for bragging rights, it's like I do turn into a different person.
Also, he played. Becky, you weren't there, but he played Conrad Roth's team in the first one, and Conrad is mouthy.
Oh yeah, we first off the guy who was guarding me, Brendan
Sager.
Sager.
Yeah.
He was in my face, like really trying, like playing intense defense. Mm-hmm. So I was like, but it was almost like just him being annoying. So when I would try to,
Sager is annoying.
So when I would try to, like, say I was getting the ball, I would have my left hand out to get the ball, but my right hand was in his throat. Like I just had my forearm in his throat, so that way it's like you're gonna give me a little space. You're gonna give me the space I want to get the ball.
Right.
And he knew. I mean, everyone like he knew. Like you weren't gonna out physical me. Like I'm bigger than you, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. And after the game, I mean, as soon as the game, like I literally there was a point where I thought like I was like, damn, you might really like elbow this dude in the throat and hurt him. But I was like, it was just so intense.
Yeah.
But after the game, I was like, I gave him a hug. I was like, yo, good shit. And then he was like, yo, thank you for taking it because I know I'm annoying on the court. And I'm like, bro, it's all good. Like we intense right now. We're competitive. Yeah. We're competing.
What shoes were you wearing, by the way? I forget.
I was wearing some Kyrie, I think 3s.
I was wearing my John Wall Zig / no, what Zigs were they? They were some unreleased sample. I was kind of flexing. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys had you guys played well, right?
Yeah, we made it to the quarterfinals.
So you were in the Final Four?
Yeah, we were in the Final Four. It was me, fellow Remember to Be Happy, and Coscarelli. He was our fearless leader as captain. Mm-hmm. We actually did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some buckets after you left.
Good, man. I'm glad you guys had a good run.
Yeah.
From the year before, we went all the way to the championship game team I was on, and we lost, but it was so fun. I just laughed when we lost. Like I wasn't even mad. I was just like, we lost. And
you sound like a psychopath.
Yeah, I do sound like a psychopath. Yeah.
I mean, you should have heard him screaming.
Oh, dude, I was intense, man. But we lost, and
I knew it was bad when I heard Conrad say something going like, "What do you think about that, Lawrence?" or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we, like I said, man, we fight on the basketball. We battle, and then at the end, I think that's the problem. Like that's my I'm dead serious. Like I'm fucking like too competitive and everything. Mm-hmm. It's a fucking problem. Mm-hmm. It is.
Well, no, it's a good problem.
I think actually that would be like a pretty good like show pitch would be like what you're like on the basketball court, or like what people turn into on the basketball court.
Yeah, because even I know, guys, this is so inside baseball right now for some of the listeners, but no, because even Tom Delgado, one of the nicest dudes I've ever met in comedy, was even screaming at people on the court. I was like, Tom, I've never seen you like this.
Okay, the thing is, they're so good at it because it's their job to like dissect people and be mean.
Well, also, yeah, because some of us are like good roasters.
Oh yeah.
So like when you get roasting on the basketball court, like, oh, bro, it was crazy. All right, so you know Ben Rosenfeld, Becky? He's like this very, I don't want, he's very like stern and like not like loose. He's like this like kind of like a nerdy guy, and he started playing super well in the finals. Bro, it was so funny. He got like 4 boards and then 2 buckets in a row, and I yelled, I was like, Ben, if you keep playing like this, I'm gonna buy your stupid book, and it fucking crushed.
Really? Oh my god.
Oh, it was good.
Listen, man,
I had a good ass time, man. Rufat had some good ones in there too. He was saying some dumb wild shit.
That's the thing. A lot of people like comics. You guys are nerds. You're not athletic. You can't play. But there's some comics who could fucking play basketball.
Yeah.
One of the guys that was on your team, he played.
Noah Savage.
He played at Princeton.
Yeah, D1,
Division I basketball. I mean, he told me he had to guard guys that fucking played in the NBA, like that are killers in the league. So
yeah, basically, guys, don't sleep on us comedians. All right.
Sure, I don't know about all that. I mean, just
Usually, I used to yell into the mic, but now I can yell at them.
The camera.
I can yell at the camera.
Don't sleep on comedians.
Yeah, for athleticism sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of battles,
talk to me.
We should recap the fight between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Party.
It was at Fashion Week. I don't know what. It's very unclear what it actually started. What you need to?
Yeah, I want to see that for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very unclear what started the interaction, but Cardi B ended up throwing a very expensive shoe. I think it was a red bottom at Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
At like this gala thing.
Yeah.
So now it's like officially it's on. No, like there's no like, oh no, like I don't understand why people think that like we're beefing. Like, nah, there's beef. There's some real fucking beef.
Yeah.
And they're in pretty ass dresses when they're beefing.
It's 2 rich women who I think the industry wants to pit against each, not industry, but just people want to pit them against each other, and they both should just be focused on making money.
I don't think it was. Everyone wanted to compare them because they're 2 people from New York, 2 women rappers. I don't think the industry wanted to pin them.
They both have big butts.
Yeah, they do. They both paid for that.
They both have enhanced breasts and butts, and
yes,
you know what I mean.
Yes, they do.
And I think they're the 2 most influential, like the biggest female artists, like rappers.
Well, they both came out with their own like cadence. It was really cool.
Yeah, and they both.
Wait, what you mean?
They sound really unique from what's available to listen to, like in terms of the way they speak, I think.
I mean, Cardi's biggest hit was a ripoff of a Kodak Black flow.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, you're not wrong, I guess.
Cardi has a lot of hits, though.
Yeah, she got a couple in them.
Are you saying she's like entirely ripping off?
No, I think she's how do I phrase this? I think she's just she does what Drake does and takes a lot of elements from other people, I think. But that's just my observation.
I think Cardi speak to women who use paper plates, like, and shit. For, like,
yes, she definitely does.
And like, yeah, and like aluminum foils they food and shit. Like,
maybe that's why we like her so much.
Nah, I think she just speaks to a lot of women, and a lot of women like her realness. Like, she's so, like, you know, it's like she's a little, it's like she's to the point where it's like, damn, she's a little too real. And I think that's what, you know, people are like, all right, and they love her story. I mean, she was an ex-stripper, and then she,
stripper,
you know,
loving hip hop.
I mean, she was very, like, she's always been funny on Instagram and charismatic and shit.
Yeah.
And then I think Nicki Minaj is like the empire. And when I say the empire, it's like Nicki Minaj came up, and then she became the quote-unquote best female rapper, or the best female rapper in the game.
Yeah, she's up there. She's top 5.
She's up there. And
as far as like the current status, I don't know about all time, but like
right now, yeah. And she, you know, and the thing about it is Nicki beefed with a lot of female artists, like I think Kim and Remy Ma.
Yeah,
and
little
all-
Kim, and she lost to Remy Ma so hard.
But I mean, did she? I don't know. If she did take a L. But
Yeah, Cheether, dog. Come on.
I know. But what I'm saying on the grand scheme of things, like it's like, yeah, Remy violated, but
Violate.
yeah, she violated the shit out of her.
It's so bad.
But at the same, it's just like Pusha and Drake. Like Push violated Drake, and then Drake still is, he's still making money. He's still, he's like up there.
Actually, now that you bring that up, they both didn't respond, and they're both doing fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Is not responding the move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
When you bigger than the person who's coming at you, yeah, because the person who's coming at you is shooting because they want everyone to, like, they want to get up there.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't think about.
Having a lump over your eye and then not saying anything about it is pretty powerful.
Huh.
There you go. Like to quote the great Jay-Z, if I shoot you, I'm brainless. I think that's what he said.
What song is that?
Now you got me ready to fucking. If I shoot you, Jay said that. Hold on. Now you're gonna make me upset because I gotta. If I shoot you,
But to pull all this back to streetwear.
streets is watching. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, then you're famous. What's the N word to do?
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. What's the nigga to do? All right. I'm sorry. I just had to break. I had to say that. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what M said on his thing when he was dissing everybody. He's like, I'm gonna diss you, but I'm make you famous. It's not doing anything for me. So, do you think Eminem is gonna respond to Machine Gun, or even Joe Budden? Any of these guys that he sort of like have half responded? MGK was the only one that like really responded, but
I don't think so, man.
yeah, I guess not. I guess not responding is the move. Damn, that sucks. I want everyone to respond to everything. That's what's great.
It's because you're mentally stable.
Oh, I guess. Well, that's very debatable. I don't know about that, but damn. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I had something. Oh, well, you know what? Shout out to Naomi though. That's how I was gonna pull this back together after the women beef, and then she's getting signed to Adidas.
Oh, all right. Well, I was gonna do that. Yeah. We was talking about rappers, and he's like, "Let's talk about a tennis player right now." I respect that. No, that's
Yeah, two women battling. The Serena thing. I was gonna do something. I had a good segue earlier. I fucked it up.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'll do the segue then.
Okay, there you go.
Chris didn't do the segue properly, I guess, or he didn't do it to the fullest of capabilities. Speaking of women battling, tennis legend Serena Williams and tennis upstart Naomi Osaka had an amazing. I said Osaka, mad stupid. Why the fuck? No, they had an amazing match Saturday at the U.S. Open Women's Final.
Yeah, very controversial though, based off the things that Serena did during the match.
Yeah.
Which I didn't watch it, but you said that Naomi was kind of
She was
giving her the business.
She was beating the brakes off her. No lie. She was beating the shit out of her. It was like that fucking Ivan Drago match with what's his name?
I don't know.
Rocky.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
What's the black dude? Carl Weathers, man. It's Apollo Creed.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay.
like
yeah.
Drago Creed. Like it was like, stop the damn fight, man. It was bad. Serena was outclassed. And to be honest, Naomi was powering through the whole tournament. Like she was straight up working so look, obviously Naomi is she's she reps Japan, but she was born I think in Florida or something like that. She grew up in Florida, and so the crowd is 100% damn near Serena. Like everyone is like they want Serena to win. It's this epic story. Serena has a kid. She comes back. She's winning. She ties Margaret Court for like the all-time women's Grand Slam shit. That's what everyone wanted to see. 24 Grand Slams, and then this 20-year-old chick is, working her.
Just comes through with the discipline.
I think the first match was like 6-2. And then that's when the fuckery started. Like, you know what I mean? Like Serena was, with the coach.
Yeah, but I watched that clip, or that little segment part. I don't think she was getting coaching from anybody. You know what I mean?
No more coaching than I think what normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then that dude, you tried to penalize her for that shit?
Yeah. Well, it was that. Then it was the racket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it was the what do you you're a thief or some shit like that.
Oh, I don't know about this part.
Yeah, so she called the umpire. She was like, you're a thief, like, because you took, like, you're trying to cheat me, basically. And
I think she was just saying you need to apologize, and then they kind of like.
Well, she was like, you need to apologize.
Yeah.
You're a thief, basically. And then he was like, I'm gonna give Naomi a game.
Yeah.
At that point, I mean, she was in the hole already, and then I think that was like, it's pretty much point game.
Nail in the coffin. Yeah. No, but because of this win, Naomi now is going to sign an alleged $10 million deal with Adidas.
Yeah.
Which is further like separating the two as far as like like the causes that they're supporting. Like they're creating a bigger battlefield for everybody. Because we've discussed the rap beefs between everybody in the two companies for the longest time, but now they're even bringing it back to sports. So like the last time there was a big tennis thing like this, I think was probably Andre Agassi and Michael Chang.
Yeah.
So like next year, this is going to be the whole story. Next year it's like Adidas Tennis is going to be like, yo, we got Naomi, and then like all the support that Serena has currently now is going to be multiplied by a million just because of there's a story to tell. So it's going to be a Nike Adidas Tennis thing. So I imagine next year, it's once a year they do that, right?
What?
The Grand Slam thing, whatever.
Well, I mean, there's Wimbledon, there's U.S. Open.
Yeah, that's when you win all four of them, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, they're every year. They switch locations.
They just switch. Okay, I knew something like changed about them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like the Olympics or like they do it once every whatever. But yeah,
4 years, like the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't know anything about tennis. I just wear their sneakers. Yeah, but I like what next year coming or like a year and a half, depending on whatever production happens. Like they're gonna start really feeding into this tennis thing.
Well, I mean, after this, I mean, Naomi is like, she's got name recognition. I mean, damn, you can't say her name and people who like follow tennis, obviously they know her, but now the casual fan is like, oh shit, that's the girl who beat Serena.
Yeah, and she's probably gonna be wearing Yeezys.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's like you signed $10 million deal, now you wear Yeezys. Like, I don't know if that's the goal, but like,
no, that's 100% the goal. What are you talking about?
So you think everyone that signs Adidas got to wear Yeezys?
No, I'm not saying Yeezy specifically, but I'm saying she's going to be wearing the hottest Adidas sneakers. They're going to be like NMDs, the Pharrells, all like Yeezys. She's definitely going to be wearing Yeezys for sure.
I mean, she's an Adidas athlete, so yeah, obviously she's going to get the amazing sneakers. You know what I mean? But I think what it does for women's sports is women can get these big contracts.
Oh yeah, that's also facts.
I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, I mean, when she won her prize for winning the U.S. Open was like over $3 million, and that's like the most money she's won, or like that's more than her total earnings.
Yeah.
So you see that, and then you see this $10 million deal with Adidas, and then she's 20 years old. Like, she is going to honestly dominate.
Imagine being 20 years old and then just Adidas going like, yo, you want 10 mil? 20. You can't even drink. Someone hands you 10 mil.
Dude.
You can pay someone to get you alcohol.
Shit, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, come on.
She can fucking get alcohol. She's fucking she's amazing. But yeah, it's dope, man. It was dope to see this. I was really sad because in my warped mind, like I was like, all right, Serena's gonna beat this girl, and then Nike's gonna release the Serena, like the off-white blazers.
Yeah.
And like on some like shock drop. Like, you remember those blazers with the pink bottoms back?
Yeah, we showed you the gradient with the purple on them and shit. Yeah.
So pretty.
We thought they were gonna drop. I was excited. I was like, all right, I'll get ready. And then Serena got her ass handed to her, and they were like, nah, we're gonna have to wait on that.
Now we're gonna have some Nosaka Yeezy NMDs coming.
Osaka MDs. Word, bro.
Speaking of Kanye though, he's back on Instagram.
Yeah,
Did you see the weird shit he's posting?
It's normal for Kanye.
It's normal for Kanye, but I'm still like trying, because he always has a reason why he's posting the shit. He posted, was it North singing In My Feelings?
I did see something. She was with a little boy or something like that, right?
No, you're talking about the salsa dancing.
Oh, nah.
That's it. Becky, he was just drawing a bunch of people. And like, actually, you know what? When I was looking at those sketches, I was like, oh, homeboy can actually draw. Like, as an artist, you can tell like when the people got like the right stroke. You know what I'm talking about? Pause. Mm-hmm. And I saw it. I was just like, yo, damn, my boy got a hand.
It's called a line.
I mean, no, line stroke. All right, whatever. No, but then he posted. I don't know who was salsa dancing, but they were children, and then I think it was North singing "In My Feelings,"
Really?
which he did not tag Drake in. Why is he not tagging Drake in any of this shit? He was trying to say like, "Yo, I'm sorry, Kanye." I mean, Kanye was saying, "Yo, I'm sorry, Drake," or whatever on that last Twitter rant he did. He could have tagged him in one of the shits. He didn't tag him in anything.
Yeah, I'm sure Drake didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he didn't. You know, I'm sure he's like, oh man, you didn't.
No, but why would you not tag him?
Because Kanye is still Kanye West. He's a celebrity. He has to still protect his
If you
brand.
talk about someone on social media and you're talking to them directly, you tag them.
I get it, bro. But it's still Kanye.
But like, can't you talk about someone behind their back in front of their back?
No, that's not how backs work.
Wait, say that one more time. You can't just say that. I had to process that.
Yay, I said something funny.
Yo, that was tight. That was fucking awesome.
That was good.
Becky dropping philosophy. Yo, can you talk about someone behind him, in front of him, to the side though?
That was amazing.
And Lawrence is like, wait, what?
Oh, that was funny.
What if I'm above them but also below them? Can I be in the middle? Becky. No, wait, what did you
No,
say?
but like,
Wait, what did you say though? I don't
in all
remember.
seriousness though, can't Kanye use Twitter to talk about someone behind their back, like in front of their back, theoretically, because they follow each other?
I don't think he follows him.
They work together.
No, they don't. Not anymore. Oh, fuck. My face hurts.
That was funny.
Sorry.
That was great. That was great.
Yo, can you be in the same building if you're on the same street, but they're on a different block? It's like, what?
That's fucking funny.
Find our center.
Now as we reset to Chris talking about Drake and Kanye and tagging people.
I'm just saying. I mean, I guess that was it. That was the whole. Just tag him. Tag him. Like, what the fuck you doing?
I don't know, man. You don't have to tag anyone. It's known who he's talking about. He doesn't have to tag.
Well, because he put his name in it.
I mean, how many celebrities actually, when they kind of like beefing with someone, they like, how many of them tag someone in it? Like, it's just like a.
But don't they definitely got Google alerts set up, like that would come up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah.
You think he's really going through his notifications on Twitter, being like, who
Whoa!
said shit
I
about
never
you?
realized that Google notifications are like rich people notifications.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Whoa!
He's not spending 14 hours a day on Twitter and Instagram like we are.
Have you guys ever Googled yourself?
His water wet. Yeah, of course I Google myself.
What did you see?
I just see
Just your own sets that you uploaded?
I see like shows, that I've done, and like pictures that I've uploaded. Yeah, nothing crazy.
I tried
I'm not
one
that
time.
famous.
I tried one time, but there's many other Chris Cheneys that are, and it's annoying. There's like an Australian guitarist.
Really?
There's actually a poet in Brooklyn, and sometimes I get tagged in his poetry shows because they mistake the tag. And there's a guy in L.A. who allegedly looks exactly like the Chris Cheney that's in Brooklyn here. That's a poet, and they both follow me. Yeah, pretty tight. Anyway,
Hold on, Becky. You ever Google it? You Google yourself, right?
Actually, I don't.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
you've never done it?
I did once when I used to do like gymnastics because I wanted some information about a competition.
Okay. Tanner, you ever Google yourself?
Yeah, Missouri football player died. A Missouri football player named Tanner Williams died. And also there's a place in Pennsylvania called Tannersville. So like, yeah, having a real white name, there's a lot of white guys with it.
Is Tanner a super white name?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Very.
Is water wet, bro?
Oh, all right. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Tanner. I think I knew a black Tanner growing up.
You knew a black Tanner?
I think so.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
You ain't know no black Tanner.
Oh, no, he was. No.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See?
All right.
Who's right?
You're right.
And Tanner's right.
And Tanner's right. And Becky's right. She didn't say anything, but Becky's right. And Lex is right. It's a cat, but still
I
right.
couldn't even imagine a dude named Tanner in the projects, bro. As a kid, like, nah, son. Yo, it'd be like,
Yo, but imagine a white kid named Tanner in the project.
yo. And you get mad respect, yo. Dead ass, yo.
You get mad respect.
And you get mad respect, yo. So, nah, I was just like, that's real.
Yeah. We're having a bumpy podcast. This is tight. We're all over the place.
No, I like it. It shows our depth.
That we're real people.
We're real people. We talked about Cardi. We talked about fucking Naomi Osaka. We talked about Undercover React so far. We've talked about CDG Supreme collabs.
Do you have any interest in the Dragon Ball Z Adidas stuff that's coming out?
Nah.
I didn't think so. I'm the only one. I was even hesitant to bring him up on the podcast because I'm the only like anime nerd here. But I guess there's anime nerd sneakerheads out there too, so it's like, yeah.
You know, listen, man, it's mad anime heads that listen to this podcast.
All right, so I'll just tell you guys, from looking at them, I think the first ones, so there's Goku and Frieza, those are like the main antagonists and the main protagonists out of the series. The first two are bad. I don't think they're very good. But they got these Majin Buu ones coming out. They're fucking tight.
Oh.
They executed those correctly. See, this is why I didn't want to bring it up. Look at them.
I like that you confidently went into this,
Yeah, I did. And now
knowing that we would not be able to support you at all.
nothing. No, but anyway, you got listeners that are watching and listening. No, let us know which ones you think are good, because I think the Majin Buu ones are fucking great.
Yeah, or me too.
And by us, we mean Chris.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, let Chris know.
Yeah.
Dog, they pink, and they got so Majin Buu has this little M logo, and they put it on the heel tab. Oh, it's fucking fire. And you know how I've been feeling about pink lately. Yeah, big fan. But yeah.
So, and Chris, if they want to message you, where can they find you at?
You can find me at Not That Cheney. Yeah, we plug it in the middle of the show now.
Yeah, Not That Cheney.
If they wanted to tell you about Dragon Ball Z, where could they find you?
Shit, I didn't want to give my real one for that, but no, you can find me. You can find me at LZD325. And then if you want to just tell Becky that she's hanging out with two fucking morons. Becky, where can they find you?
Yeah, hanging out with Gene and Mike.
I'm at Human
Two
Places.
morons.
The E's of 3.
Tanner, where can they find you?
He's Lil Kinky 69.
Yeah, there you go. Little Kinky 69.
Lil King. That's a rapper name, Tanner. That's a
Also, he always wears yellow, which I appreciate. It's a signature move.
Do you like the joggers or no?
I do.
They're
I see
great,
him.
They're
Yeah.
They're amazing.
He's got fresh joggers on. I like them. They're like a real cozy looking fall.
You know what, Becky? Actually, you could tell us about how my mom went to a Legion of Skanks taping, if you want.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah, so my mom is, she lives in Boston, because that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. And Becky went with the Legion of Skanks to a live podcast that they had scheduled. And my mom was like, yo, I'ma go.
She did. She came early. She was in line for too long because we're always very late to start. And it was really funny. You can listen Legion of Skanks on iTunes or Laughable. Support Laughable if you can.
Yeah, at Laughable.
Yeah.
Young Ned, shout out to you, buddy.
It was very fun. I can't remember what I wanted to tell you about this, though. I think I've had too much to drink. Do you remember what I said before?
No, I don't remember. I was like, Becky got it.
No, I don't got it.
Well, we'll just edit this part out. That's fine. Pornhub Awards. Oh, because Kanye hosted them? Oh, Tanner bringing in some topics. Fuck yeah, Tanner. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you... Wait, I don't know anything. I mean, shout out to Kanye for doing that. He got a lifetime membership. He's apparently a big fan of Black, which is or Blacked, which is a interracial porn website where it's a black guy fucking a white chick. Look, I'm just giving the information I know. I think we might edit this whole part out.
No, actually, no. Kanye is, because I'm as a big Kanye fan, I've always read stories, or he always talks about his addiction to porn.
Yeah, he's
and
big fan of porn.
And I read a story where when they were recording My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy
In Hawaii,
Nicki Minaj was in there and she spit her verses, and she was like, like it would be like early in the morning, and like she'd be getting ready to like record her verse. She would turn over and like Kanye would just be watching porn like right next to her. And I remember, And I also remember back in the days, Kanye had a mixtape, and he was talking about how he wanted to like go to like the the AVNs.
Oh yeah.
Which is like those the Oscars of porn.
Yeah.
And he's like he couldn't because he was about to get like an NAACP award and shit like that. So he couldn't. But I guess now as Kanye has progressed into this like I don't give a fuck or I'm super crazy out there. Like now he just talks about it openly. Like like he did the video with I think Lil Pump.
Yeah.
And then he's got like a line of T-shirts with like porn like stars on it, like best best new breast award category, and then he'll have like a porn star on it. It's like he's just full out there now.
Pornhub actually has been coming out with some good clothing because they did that thing with V-Files and shit.
Yeah, and they had another collaboration too. I forgot who they had. Pornhub had it with.
Pornhub is actually like, as far as like a brand that's in the porn industry, that like they've done a really good job of like maintaining like a not negative connotation when it comes to like their actual name.
Yeah, they Pornhub is like funny, and it's like sometimes like on like a holiday, like they'll have like a holiday header.
They change the headers and shit.
I remember one time
they're like Google and they have like special events and whatever.
Someone had posted it was like Martin Luther King Day, and then they had posted like a picture of Dr. King and shit on there like
on Pornhub.
On Pornhub.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
Do they have a different thing for February because of Black History Month?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's also kind of weird to admit how much we pay attention to these small things on porn sites.
No, it's hilarious, man.
It is. Becky, what, you got something?
No, I remembered my story when you want to hear it.
Okay. Word. No, but man, like Pornhub, all right, so here, this is a conversation we could try to flesh out. What are your weirdest brands that you sort of respect? Because I respect Pornhub as like a brand itself. Like, do you have anything like that you can kind of be like, nah, actually, I fuck with them?
I don't know.
Like Umbro, I really have for respect for because of the collaborations they've done. You know what I mean? That's not in anyone's like top 5 like brands that they like, but I like. I'm not even saying that Umbro's in my top 5, but I've always respected what they've done. You know what I mean?
So wait, why do you like Pornhub as a brand?
They've just made like a solid moves as a brand and in clothing. Like they did a collaboration with V-Files, and it's like not a lot of people have touched V-Files. Like I think they're very careful about their brand image, but that was a great collab. That was a great collection they came out with.
No, I don't really. I don't know.
No, you don't got.
I don't have like. It's not like I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I can't be like, yeah, man. I really fuck with Pepperidge Farm. Like I can't like just come off the top of my head and be like.
I mean, I'm trying to think.
I got a vintage Cracker Barrel dress the other day, which is so hot.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a shirt dress from probably like 40 years ago, and it's so nice.
That's Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, like the
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell shit in the front.
Oh, but it's like a cut and sew dress.
It's like a vintage like.
Shout out Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tight. Yeah, shit like that's always fucking tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have any weird piece of clothing though, Law? That you like? It's like a weird ass brand that like no one fucking knows about and shit. Sorry, Beck, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Oh man, I can't think of like off the top of my head. I really can't because most of the shit I buy, like it'll be like Gap, but then like I can't think of like a piece that I'm like that's so out there.
Okay.
I remember I did buy. Oh man, I can't even think of the store, but it was a pink T-shirt. I never wore it because I was too scared to wear it. But it was a.
Give it to Chris.
Yeah, give it to me. You still have it?
Somewhere in my crib.
Hell yeah.
I should have it.
XL?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
gotta
talking
find
about.
it though. So, I don't know.
As a kid, my dad had this Marlboro jacket. And that shit was flames.
Really?
Yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, dude, that's fucking tight. I mean, cigarettes are killing people daily, but I'm like, that's a fucking good jacket.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had the NASCAR jackets. Those were my thing.
Like official NASCAR?
Yeah, like the Jeff Hamilton type stuff. The NASCAR. Like,
was there a driver on it, or was just?
Nah, mine was tied. I had a tied jacket. It had tied on it. That was back in the days when people used to wear, shit with the race car jackets. Like it was like, oh, we don't fuck with race car because we don't know shit about it, but we'll wear the product.
Yeah, it's just a good ass jacket.
Yeah.
It's so weird because normally like you don't want to like endorse different companies like that, but then when you got them all on one jacket, it's like fire. It's so fucking weird. That's why I was actually excited when the NBA was like, yo, we're going to start putting logos on the jerseys, because I was like, oh, shit, it's going to be like a Jeff Hamilton, but like official NBA Nike jersey.
Yeah.
But then they just did that one little hit, and then they picked whack. Well, I mean, you know, they didn't pick the whack brands. Like some of the whack brands like paid enough to win the spot.
Mm-hmm.
But like the GE on the Celtics ones, I was like, dude, that's actually fire. But they got some weird ones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Houston's is weird. Do you remember what their logo is?
Houston
Rockets,
which mid 90s, or are you talking about 90s?
No, the one now where they have the team sponsor.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like some of them got some dumbass ones.
I don't know. Which
just
one.
looks weird.
I don't know who Houston's sponsored by.
Whatever. Anyway.
Speaking of Houston, there's a lot of. I'm just gonna segue to what I want.
Okay.
Nah, this month is September has been pretty. It's gonna be a pretty expensive month in terms of sneakers. We got tomorrow, and this podcast is gonna air on Monday, but Friday, September 14th, the Air Jordan 5 Paris collection is coming out.
Yep.
It's a very smooth collection. I actually like the 5s. I like the 1s that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt on sneakers to get them. Becky, I'm gonna show them to you right now if I can find them.
I like how you say smooth.
Very smooth, very smooth. Chris,
Very
cover
smooth.
me.
Yeah, so in fantasy football, I'm not playing this year, but I do miss football. I really am trying to do what Lawrence does during this time, but I'm not playing football fantasy, so I don't know really how to. I need to do the voice. It needs to be like an announcer voice while I cover Lawrence while he picks up
I
the
could
photo.
tell you a story. I remember.
Oh yeah, tell us the story.
I
Becky.
remembered my story from.
Thank God, I wasn't going to be able to do that for that much
Legion
longer.
Skank in Boston. At the end of our episode, we auctioned off our intern. He got $70 highest bid, which was nice, and then learned that what they wanted to do with him in the hour was for him to drive them home.
Did he actually do it?
Well, he wanted to. Like, he did try to take the keys away, but he didn't have any like license or insurance to drive them home.
Shout out to Mike. That's great.
And then Lewis got mad that we weren't letting him have the keys and ordered us to give them to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gave Lewis some drugs and he went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the intern paid the people that won the auction an extra $50 to just take an Uber home.
Nice.
And that was their experience with the Legion of Skanks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what you got? Show Becky all the shit.
Oh, so we got Paris 5s coming out tomorrow. Paris Saint-Germain. They just take on the classic 5s, but now with Paris. You like it?
Yeah. Just like casual.
Super casual.
Mm-hmm.
I like these.
I like the tread a lot.
What do you mean the trap?
This little part.
Oh yeah.
It looks
Let me
like
see
the
what you like.
poisons.
She talking about the on the.
Oh, the lace lock? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
The little like lizard like.
Oh,
Man.
on the sole.
I like that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what makes that shoe identifiable to most people.
Yep.
Every Jordan has like one thing that everyone like at least from far away.
Mm-hmm.
You can be like, oh, those are the 5s. That's how nerds tell.
Okay.
So when you see that little spike thing, you're like, oh yeah, those are the 5s, and people are like, how the fuck do you know that? It's like, well, if you look at the sneaker long enough, you can tell like, it's got that one thing about it.
Yeah. So that's what So those will come out tomorrow. I like those.
Yeah.
And then
Those are dope.
the next Thursday you got the acronym Prestos, which Nike had like a kind of like a shock drop a week and a half ago, where they released one of the colors, and people got lucky with the scratch off thing.
They're mad annoying with how they release this shit. Like, I feel like someone over at Nike has ADD and just can't remember how to do shit. And they're like, all right, we'll just drop these now. And they're like, well, the retailer's going to get them next week. They're like, no, we'll just do it now. No.
I think they do that obviously to increase hype.
It's weird though.
On a but once again, it increases hype, and it also kind of, I think sometimes they fake do here when people are complaining about bots, and people are like, oh, well, these people have an unfair.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Because I was gonna say I haven't noticed any sort of like regular like time difference between the shock drops and the actual releases. But I guess the randomizing for the bots, that makes sense. Yeah.
It makes. I mean, definitely even something as simple as with Nike Sneaker Pass, where they would. It was like, all right, well, we'll be setting up the sneaker pass in 15 minutes, or like, come on. And then the last couple, there's just been like, hey, here it is. All right, and do your thing. And I think that is, everything's always, it's on its toes. Like even with the black Prestos, it was a shock drop. And everyone's like, well, the white ones are going to shock drop and it's going to come out on, Tuesday. And then they were like, no, we're going to do a draw for this one. So they tried,
No, I guess that makes sense. You're right. I wasn't really thinking it out.
But it increases hype. That's the moral of everything that Nike does. It's designed to increase the hype. People put these pictures on social media, and then people are like, I gotta have.
Yeah. Actually, what's coming out too that I liked was the React is going to come out in the triple black.
Yeah, I think it's a React 55.
Yeah, the 55, and then the Air Max Deluxe is going to come in triple white.
Okay.
Yeah, which I just like when they're solid colors like that. For any listener that doesn't know, usually shoes come in 3 colors. Generally speaking, I know that's not, that's a sort of umbrella sort of thing, but that's why Nike calls them triple whatever. It's because when they release them in all white, because all 3 colors are white, so that's why I call them triple white. But yeah, I like those, man. I just like when it's clean like that, especially those Air Maxes. I might actually try to get those.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that shoe a lot. I know it's summer's ending and it's definitely a short shoe, but like I like that shoe.
Every shoe can be an all-winter shoe if you make it.
Yeah, you could wear a short shoe long into the season.
Yeah, but it's Tim season's coming up, and then I'm just gonna be wearing Tims for like 3 months.
Oh wow, everything's gonna change.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk about different shoes.
We're gonna talk about boots. Boot release.
I mean, how many pairs of Tims do you own?
Not many, bro. I don't think any really.
Really?
Nah, I have like polo boots, like Uggs. I don't have fucking Tims anymore.
Oh yeah, I've never really seen you in Tims.
I don't like Tims like that.
Really? And you're from New York. That's like New York shit.
Yeah, I've never really liked boots like that.
The New York uniform is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not from here, but this is what I've gathered. It's a Yankee fitted with the gray bottom though. No black nasties in this bitch. Gray bottom.
What?
That was unnecessary.
What? That's what they call them. When you have the rim without the gray, it's all black or all the navy. They're called black nasties.
Oh really? I'm from. I never heard that.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
You never heard that before? They're called.
It's okay, audience. Chris is from Boston.
But that's what they called though. They're called black nasties. Only gray bottom. That's the official.
Okay.
And then it's a wife beater, Levi jeans, and then Tims. The wheats.
Really? I've never.
I mean, you can tell me I'm wrong. I'm not from here, but black nasties is definitely a thing. Don't do that.
No, I guess so. Like I said, I mean, I'm from New York. I've heard people make fun of people like that's the uniform of New Yorkers. I will say I've heard that.
Okay.
But I've never worn that combination.
Yeah, actually, I would never imagine you in that combo.
No, I've never. Come on, bro. No.
No, I got a wheat Tim and I got an all black Tim, and then I got some Under Armour boots. Actually, they're kind of weird, but those are the boots I got.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm hoping winter season is not too nasty in New York, where we have to wear boots all the time.
Yeah, usually from like December to I feel like late, like early May, I'm in Tim's, to be honest.
Well, we're going to have to cancel the podcast.
No, that's not true. I'll just buy a new pair of Tim's every week.
You buy a new pair of Tim's?
Don C coming out with some Tim's. I think we talked about that before.
Early, what are they going to be, $2,000?
Yeah, probably something like that. But yeah, he's coming out with Tim's. I just saw because I think we were trying to do a collab with him from Sprayground, and that he was like, "Oh, we're making these Tim's." I forget exactly how I saw him. I know I was in the office when I saw him though.
Don C has a pair. He has like Converse that are coming out soon as well.
Yeah, and you know what? Converse actually did something with Carhartt Work in Progress that was actually tight. They're just like these simple low cut Chucks that are just. It was a all black. I remember green, military green. They were fucking tight.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Feels like topics have
really dwindled out.
No, I'm panicking now.
Why?
Because now, what are we going to talk about in the fall winter?
No, still shit releases.
Yeah,
It's
still,
not like
stuff still comes out.
Yeah.
We're not going to wear it.
No, we definitely will wear it.
yeah,
It's
we out here rocking shit.
I mean, in the wintertime, that's come on.
when is really when you flex back?
Christmas, all the stuff that's gonna come out. Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, a lot of shit coming out, Becky.
Yeah, there's always holiday releases on shit, and then there's layers now, so you buy coats and shirts and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when.
Don't get scared, back.
Don't get scared.
Yeah, no, we good.
There's layers now.
Yeah, there's layers. Winter is actually low key like the most fashionable season.
Okay.
What?
But we're not going to buy sneakers?
No, we're gonna buy sneakers.
Shit, we gonna buy sneakers.
Yeah, you just shelf them until the summer.
Yeah, we gonna.
What?
Yeah, you buy them and you go like, I'm waiting for warm weather.
Oh, no.
Becky, this is not weird. This is normalized shit.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Nah,
You can't wear some new fresh shit in the snow.
Well, we could get Uber X's.
Yeah, Uber X. That's funny as shit. I think that's kind of it for this one. Unless you got anything else you want to cover.
Yeah, I do want to cover something that sometimes when I talk like this, it's always some sad shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Last week, rapper Mac Miller passed away, and it's sad. When you see, because we're all. I always say we're always fighting something. Some people. Everyone's fighting some battle.
Yeah, a lot of addiction problems this year specifically too.
Not once again, not even just addiction, but everyone has whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, we're all fighting something. We're all trying to win something. And and from what people said and what we've seen, Mac Miller, he had his issues. We all have our issues and shit like that. And 26 is way too young.
It's super young, and he had a lot of respect from the community, the hip hop community that he was in. Even when Jay-Z, he was doing that long ass Twitter rant of people that he appreciated, and he didn't know how to reply to the own thread or whatever, and he just kept saying names. Mac was in there.
Yeah, and and it's just sad, because when people are alive, sometimes you'll see, people are like, well, why don't you get your shit together? And then when they're no longer here, it's like, oh man, I wish I could have told you how much I loved you, or how much, you know what I'm saying? Or how much,
it happens a lot.
It happens a lot. And, it's really sad. And like you said, it's addiction. And I think a lot of the younger rappers think it's cool to be twisted out of their mind on perks and Molly and
Yeah, none of that shit's cool. If you guys are doing that, just be safe. At least try to be. Don't overdo it, because we've lost a couple people this year doing that.
Drugs are cool to find out things about yourself, but if you find yourself needing them habitually, it's probably something outside of drugs that you need to address.
Yeah, and then tell the people that you love them right now. I love you guys. I'm telling you that right now. This is the family, and I promise that I'll never talk about you behind your back in front of you.
Thanks.
Awesome. I tolerate you, Chris.
But all right, guys. I guess that's the episode 28.
Yeah, that was it. You got. Yeah, I think that was an amazing episode, and just don't be scared to find help from people.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if you have bad feelings, or if you have something that you want to do that's bad, just push it off till tomorrow, and then tomorrow when you wake up, just push it off again.
Just getting into Becky's mind real quick. just push it off till tomorrow. Just keep not doing
Not
it.
today.
Not today.
Not today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sup, podcast. Remember to be happy studios. You know what the fuck it is.